4 of 30 Days of Gratitude. I am so loving this journey, talking about my gratitude, expressing my gratitude, inspiring others to express that gratitude. We have created a rampage of gratitude across the entire planet. It's been amazing. And I want you to know that I have been loving this experience of expressing my gratitude because it has brought to me so much good. It's actually changed the way that I'm perceiving the world. I'm actually happier. Can you believe that? Me, happier. What? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. So grateful, grateful, grateful for my life. Woo. Boy, am I ever. So today I want to share some things that are attributes about me that I actually am grateful for. You know, sometimes that's some of the hardest work for us to do as well. What are we grateful for about who we are? Right? Because we have a lot of judgments about ourselves because we've been with ourselves from the beginning, from the first moment of breath until this moment right now. And so because we've seen that whole trajectory of our life, we have a lot of judgment about ourselves in there. And so just get over that and write down a list of things that you're grateful for about you, about who you are. Right? It's really powerful. It's really powerful. So today I'm going to talk about some things that I'm grateful for about me. I am grateful, number one, for the presence of love in my life. It's everywhere. It's all around me. Really, it's like almost all that I see. I see love, and if I don't see love, I see an opportunity for love. So I love love. I love that love is present in my life. I love that love is present, that I have love for myself, which I didn't always have. So if you don't love yourself, there's hope. I have love for others, which I didn't always have, like unconditional love for others. My love was conditional. But I have learned how to love people. I've learned that all of us, when we come to this planet, we're all love. We're all love. We're born of love. When we're little baby infants and we first come out of our mother, we're just these little bundles of love. We were born of love. Love is who we are. It's who we are, all of us, every single one of us. And then what happens is life comes in and these layers, these stories go on top of the love that we are, the light that we are. It begins to dim it down. And sometimes we actually forget that we are the love and the light. Sometimes we do. And you know, you can go through those, you have to go through those, that process of peeling those layers off in order to reveal your own light. But it's so possible, it's so possible. And you do that by just starting to love yourself and love others and love, and when you're loving others, also know that their light might be under a lot of trauma and things that they've experienced, right? But you know that it's still in there, it's still in there, it's still there. So that's what you see. You know, all the trauma, all the layers of all the things, right? That's not who they are. Those are just situations and circumstances that happen to them in their lifetime. Who they are is the essence of pure love at the core of their being. They may be behaving in ways that don't seem loving, but that doesn't mean that they are not love at the core. They just forgot. The most powerful thing that we can do for them is to see the love light within them and just like in your mind, you know how you like blow on fire and it gets bigger? In your mind, just blow on that little light and just see if you can get it to expand, to get bigger, right? And you don't even have to say anything to them or anything like that. You can just go on your way. But know that what you just did is really powerful. Like you acknowledged their divinity. And maybe on a conscious level, they didn't receive that. But that love light that's inside of them, it knows. It knows. It knows. It knows. And that, when you love them in that way, when you saw their light, love light, and you loved them in that way, then you liberated them. You allowed them to be free to return to the love that they are. So the presence of love is so important in your life, and learning how to be a better lover is something that I'm committed to on a daily basis. Absolutely. All right. Another thing that I've learned in my life is the power of forgiveness. So I'm so grateful for the power of forgiveness, for Ho'oponopono, which is from my island home of Hawaii. Right? This ability to forgive others and to forgive ourselves is powerful because it's liberating. And I want to tell you that this doesn't mean that you condone what someone has done to you. No, because some things that people do to us are not okay. We're not saying that it's okay what happened, but what we're saying is that we forgive you because we can see that love light inside of you, and we know that the way that this all went down was because of your trauma, right? And it's just the only way that you could be in the moment. So we understand that, we forgive them, we acknowledge the love light that's within them, right? And if it's been an abusive relationship for you, that doesn't mean that you would go back to that relationship. I mean, sometimes relationships aren't meant to be restored, right? So I just want to say that. So forgiveness is really powerful. It helps to liberate you, right? Because it's almost like they say that, it's like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Have you heard that? Right? So when we're in an unforgiving state, we're harboring all of this inside of ourselves. Well, if you're harboring that inside of yourself, well, you're not creating a happy environment inside of you because you're unforgiving. So forgiveness is huge, and if you want to know more about forgiveness, there's all kinds of methods and processes and teachers out there that can help you move through it. Okay, my next thing that I'm grateful for about me is my ability to connect with people on a deep level. I love the fact that I can sit with people and they can open their hearts up to me and they can share really vulnerable things about themselves with me because they feel safe. And to me, I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that because it allows me to offer a place where people can come and just express how they're feeling and they can feel loved in the process of it, right? Not judged, just loved. And so I love the opportunity to be able to sit with someone who's going through a difficult time and just to be able to nurture that space for them. I might not even say a word. I just might sit with them, maybe hold their hand or something. It just depends. I really feel into the moments. I'm listening to guidance, my guidance. And so being able to be there for others is something that's really important to me and something that I'm grateful that I have embodied into my life. And so grateful for that opportunity. If I've ever held space for you, thank you, thank you. If you've ever held space for me, thank you, thank you. Yeah. All right, the fourth thing that I'm grateful for is gratitude. I'm grateful for gratitude. Well, that's kind of funny. But I've noticed like in the last 24 days how my life is like on the inside I'm changing. I'm not finding as many things to be whatever aggravated about or whatever. Just, you know, I'm not finding those things like driving in traffic. I find that when I'm driving in traffic, I'm just I'm just relaxed and I'm just allowing the traffic to flow, right? Rather than being in like a hurry or something or so it's just interesting. Like it's my whole experience is becoming much more grounded and anchored. And so I love that. And so this deep state of gratitude that I'm living in right now is bringing a lot of joy and bliss. And another thing that living in a state of gratitude does is it brings you more abundance. You have more flow. Like when you're grateful for things, you're speaking to the universe. And the universe is like, wow, this person down here is having a gratitude rampage. They're so happy about their life. I'm going to give them more because that feeling amplifies the field. Our gratitude lifts the energy of the planet, right? Our frequency, our vibration, our gratitude, our love, our compassion, our healing. It lifts the planet up. It lifts the frequency of the earth up. And so those are ways that we can contribute. You think that you can't contribute to a global initiative? My gosh, you certainly can. Just be loving and grateful and be happy for your life. Because just that positive energy that you're infusing into the field is raising the energetic field of our planet. And when our planet rises in energy, then she is able to produce more healing benefits for us. So it's really powerful. So gratitude. Tap into some gratitude, especially if you're struggling. Just start to look at all the things that you're happy for in your life. And if you can't find anything to be happy for, go look at some of the videos that I've made. Yesterday I talked about hands. Do you have hands? I mean, So grateful for my hands. I talked about it yesterday. But there's so many things that we can be grateful for. It's beautiful. And then my number 5 for today is my deep connection to spirit. I'm so grateful for that. The presence of spirit in my life guiding me. I listen to spirit. I'm listening to spirit all the time. My intention is to follow the voice of love all the time. That is what I'm here to do. And so my deep connection to spirit has brought me to many, many places. And my deep connection to spirit has created connections with water and with my drum and with my own spiritual healing capabilities, not only for my own body but to assist others in their journey. And so this deep connection to spirit, like all of the things, like all of the things that I've learned, how to be a better lover, how to have more forgiveness in my heart, how to hold space for people, right? How to express my infinite gratitude and how to be just like deeply connected to the divine. And I think that it's so beautiful, our journey, our path. I'm so grateful for my path. I'm so grateful for the presence of the divine in my life. So grateful because I remember a time when it wasn't so. And I lived in, I was still happy, like, because I've always had this, like, little string of happy in me, like this, like, childlike wonder, joy. But there was a time in my life where, yeah, I wasn't deeply connected to spirit at all. I didn't understand these things. I didn't know how to love myself. How could I love another person? Seriously. And then, like, how to forgive myself. Oh my God. Or how to forgive others. What? You want me to forgive these people? Like, what? How can I forgive them when I'm using that story to be a victim in the world? There's a thought. Oh my gosh, if I forgive them, then I can't be the victim in the story anymore because I've forgiven them. It's true. You can't be a victim anymore. Can't be a victim. I did this process with my mother. I was a victim to my mom for a long time. I was like, oh, I'm this way because my mom, and this happened to me when I was little, and oh, I had all this suffering, blah, blah, blah. And I did this personal development work, and we did this exercise that involved our parents. And I came out of the other side of that exercise, and I was changed. My relationship with my mother changed instantly. Instantly. It was profound. It was so profound. I began the healing journey with my mom. I began to go and visit her and speak to her and tell her that I forgave her, right? What was that big of me? Oh, I forgave her. I'm only saying that because, yes, it is a big thing to forgive in that way, especially like a mother or father, right? If you have something that you need to forgive with them. And, but then there came another real moment. And that real moment was when I had to ask my mother for forgiveness for the way that I was as a child, for all of the ways that I pushed her, and I may have been too much for her. So I had to ask her forgiveness. Say, I'm sorry, for if I've ever made your life difficult or challenging, which I did, because I didn't know who I was. I was experiencing a lot of pain. And when that forgiveness came through, it healed everything. I love my mother. I would do anything for my mother at any time. If she were to call me right now and say, I need you to get on a plane right now, I would be getting off of this and I would be looking for the next flight out. Period. Because my relationship with my mother changed, and it was all through forgiveness. So how can we forgive, right? How can we liberate ourselves? All of these things that I'm sharing with you today specifically are ways in which you can liberate yourself. You can liberate yourself from your own self-perceived ideas of lack and limitation that you might have that are kind of guiding you right now, rather than that voice of the infinite divine calling you forward to be a grander expression of all that you are in the world and showing you the way, you know? So beautiful. So those are my 5 gratitudes for today. And I hope that you enjoy them. And I look forward to sharing more gratitude with you again tomorrow as we close out this month of November. However, I asked our community if I should continue doing gratitude through the month of December, and they were in agreement. They want to keep going. I guess it's really working and cultivating some really awesome feelings. So what if you joined us in the next 30 days in the month of December? How would you be feeling on December 31st with all that gratitude and Thanksgiving and all that love just pulsating in your field, just resonating within your whole body? How would that feel? Think about that. Yeah, think about it. December is about a week away. December's about a week, yeah, 10 days away. And so, yeah, would love to share that journey with you. In any case, I'm loving you wherever you are. May you have all the love, all the forgiveness, all the gratitude, all of the people to come and hold space with you, and may you deepen your connection with the divine in some way. So bless you, bless you. Have an awesome day, and aloha for now.